So in this video, we are going to learn how to write marketing emails in seconds using AI agent. So we are going to build an AI agent for Google Sheet using which just by entering the email prompt in our Google spreadsheet into a cell, you can automatically generate the email content using OpenAI or ChatGPT. And after generating the subject line, header and the email body, we are going to update the same email content back into Google Sheet into the same row. And this automation or AI agent is going to do all of this just in seconds. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this AI agent all by yourself for Google Sheets and generate marketing emails in seconds, for that you just have to come with me to my screen. So as you can see, this is my Google spreadsheet in which I'm entering the prompts using which I want to generate some amazing marketing emails. And in this video, we are going to create an AI agent using which just by entering the prompt into the first column of our Google spreadsheet, we will be automatically generating the marketing email. And after generating the content for the email, we will be adding the email subject line, email header, and email body into the same row of the Google Sheets as well. That too automatically within seconds. Now this AI agent is powered by OpenAI over here, or you can use ChatGPT or GPTs from OpenAI or ChatGPT as well. And to connect this Google spreadsheet with OpenAI and to create this AI agent, we will be using an automation platform called Pabbly Connect to automate this complete process. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I want to name my workflow as AI agent for emails from Google Sheets. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. Now here in this workflow, you can see we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. Now here in the trigger step, we will be connecting our Google spreadsheet so that whenever we enter a prompt in our Google spreadsheet, this AI agent will trigger and the same prompt will be received over here inside Pabbly Connect. Now, in Pabbly Connect, we will be sending the same prompt to OpenAI to generate the email subject line and header for the same prompt. After getting the content from OpenAI or ChatGPT, we will be updating the same data in our Google spreadsheet in the same row as well. So let's start building this agent. Here in our trigger step in Choose App, search for Google Sheets over here. Just select Google Sheets. After selecting Google Sheets, in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New or Updated Spreadsheet Row. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect this AI agent, this automation workflow with our Google spreadsheet. So to add this webhook URL in our Google spreadsheet, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your Google Sheet. After coming to a Google Sheet, in Extensions, go to Add-ons and click on Get Add-ons. And as we click on Add-on, we will reach to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here in Search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So here you can see Pabbly Connect Webhooks. This add-on is already installed in my Google Sheets. You just have to install the same add-on into your own Google Sheets account, and after installing it, just refresh your Google Sheets once. This is a very important step. After refreshing our Google Sheets, once again we'll go to Extensions and you'll notice this Pabbly Connect Webhook. This add-on is now added. Just hover on it and click on Initial Setup. And as you click on Initial Setup, you will see this box will appear in front of us. And it is basically asking us three different things. First one is selected sheet, the second one is the webhook URL, and third one is the trigger column. Now in my Google spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as Sheet 1. That's why by default it has selected Sheet 1 over here. Here in the field of webhook URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And after pasting the webhook URL, it is asking us for the trigger column. Now the trigger column is going to be the last column in which we are going to enter any data by ourselves. So in this Google spreadsheet, you will see that column A is the first and the last column in which we will be entering the prompt for which we want to generate the email. In rest of the columns, we will be updating the email content generated by this AI agent at the last. But we will be entering the text, we will be entering the data only in the first column of column A. So we are going to select trigger column as column A.
Then we click on the send test button. And as we click on send test, it is showing us that the test data is sent successfully. This means the data of the very first row after headers, data of row number 2 is now sent to Pabbly Connect. So in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you will see that we have received the response. And in this response, you can see we have the trigger column name over here. We have the name of the spreadsheet. We have the spreadsheet ID. And we have the same columns data, same trigger column data prompt over here as well. So whatever prompt we are going to enter in our Google spreadsheet, using this connection, using webhook URL, the same prompt will be sent to Pabbly Connect to this AI agent or the automation workflow which we are building. Now after this, we'll get back to this Google Sheet. We will click on the submit button. And as we click on submit, it is showing us that the setup is configured successfully. Now after this, once again, we'll go to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we are going to select this option of send on event. By selecting send on event, we are telling this Google Sheet, we are telling this add-on that whenever in a new row, we add a prompt over here, whenever we successfully add a prompt over here, automatically instantly send that complete data to Pabbly Connect, to this Pabbly Connect workflow over here. So the step 1 of setting up this AI agent is completed. Now after this, let's move to step 2. In step 2, we want to send this same prompt to OpenAI or to ChatGPT. And using ChatGPT or OpenAI, we are going to generate the email content like the subject line, header, and the email body. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, search for OpenAI. Just select it. After selecting OpenAI, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as ChatGPT. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account to connect it with Pabbly Connect. Now you must be thinking how you will get the API key of your OpenAI account. For that, we just have to log into our OpenAI account, come to this dashboard, and here from the left sidebar, go to API key. After clicking on API key, here you can see a list of all the API keys which I have generated. To create a new one, click on this Create New Secret Key button. Give this API key a name. Let's say I'll name it as emails, select the project, the permission as all, and click on Create Secret Key. Now, as you click on Create Secret Key, the API key is generated. Copy the API key from here and paste it over here. After pasting it, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our OpenAI account or our ChatGPT account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. Now, we have to ensure that you need to have some API credits in your OpenAI account. If you have a ChatGPT Plus account, that won't work over here because with ChatGPT Plus, you don't get the API key. So you have to ensure that you go to your OpenAI account, add some credits over here and get the API key so that using this AI agent, you can send the prompt and get the email using OpenAI's ChatGPT AI model. After making the connection, the next thing it asks us is to select the AI models. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the AI models which are offered by OpenAI or ChatGPT. So out of all of this, we are going to select this GPT-4o model over here to generate the email content. You can select any model as per your choice. Then it is asking us for the prompt, that what is the prompt we want to give to ChatGPT to generate the email. So we have entered the email prompt over here in this section, but before entering this prompt, before entering the prompt which we are getting from Google Sheet, I want to specify that I want a separate response for email, header, and email body. So we want to enter these three information, these three details in three different columns. So I'm going to just modify the prompt a bit, which will be constant for each and every email which we are going to generate using this AI agent. So I have already created a prompt. Let me enter this prompt over here. So this is the actual prompt which I am entering over here. Now this prompt says that write an email for the prompt I am giving. So we will be entering the email prompt received from Google Sheets over here. I want the response in JSON format. Refer to the example JSON provided below. Use the exact same format and do not add anything extra. So we have given this example JSON over here where we are asking for a separate response for the subject line of the email, for the header of the email, and for the body of the email as well. Now, if you want, you will get this exact same workflows, this AI agent or the automation workflow which we are creating inside Pabbly Connect. You will get the clone link in the description box below. By clicking on that clone link, you can clone the same workflow with the same prompt into your own Pabbly Connect account as well. And you will get this exact same prompt with this complete example JSON in the description as well. So you can clone it from this cloned workflow too. So we have given this kind of prompt. We have specified that we want the response in this exact same JSON format over here. And here in front of email prompt, we have to enter the exact same email prompt which we have entered in our Google Sheets. From Google Sheets, we have received the prompt in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, now we have to add this response of prompt to this OpenAI action step. We have to enter it in this prompt window. And to add the trigger step response to this action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. For that, just click on this prompt field in front of email prompt. And here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Google Sheets in the trigger step. Out of all of these responses, select this response of prompt and it will be mapped. So we are specifying that what kind of response we want, and then we are entering the prompt for the email which we want to generate using this AI agent. After giving this prompt over here, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. In this response, you can see because we have asked for the response in a specific JSON format, we have a separate response for the subject line, for the header, and the email body. And we have received the content. So using this OpenAI action step, we have generated the subject line for the marketing email which we want to generate, for which we have entered the prompt in Google Sheet. Then after that, here you can see we have the header over here. And then after that, here in front of body, we have the complete body of this email as well. So the step 2 of creating this AI agent is also completed. We have successfully sent the prompt from Google Sheet to OpenAI or to ChatGPT and generated the email content too. Now after this, let's move to step 3. And in step 3, the content, the email body and subject line which is given by OpenAI or ChatGPT, we want to update the same text, the same data back in our Google Sheet in the same row. For that, we will scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button over here. Here in Choose App, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from this drop-down, we are going to select the action event as Update Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here in the action step, once again, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. Then here in this pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account. Then we will just scroll down and click on this Continue button. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect in this action step as well. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet, that in which particular spreadsheet we want to update the text. So here in this dropdown, you will get a list of all the spreadsheets which we have in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, we have to select this spreadsheet in which we have entered the prompt and want to update the generated email content using this AI agent. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. Like as I told you, in this spreadsheet, I have only one sheet as sheet 1. So that's why from this dropdown, we are going to select it. But it is most likely possible that in your Google spreadsheet, you might have created multiple sheets over here. So from this dropdown, you can select that particular sheet in which you want to update the data. Then it is asking us for the row index, that in this Google spreadsheet, in which particular row we want to update the data. So we want to update the subject line, header and body in the same row from which we have received the prompt. So here in the trigger step responses which we have received from Google Sheets, in these responses, we have received the response of the row index, that in which particular row in our Google Sheet, we have this prompt over here. So we are going to map this response of row index from this Google Sheets trigger step to this Google Sheets action step. And once again, we will use the same process of mapping. Click on this field of row index from the drop-down from Google Sheets responses, select and map the response of row index over here. Then it is giving us all the columns. Like we have created 4 columns in this Google Sheet, and you can see all of these columns as fields over here. So what we are going to do, we are not going to add anything in the column of prompt. So we are going to keep this column of prompt as blank. But here in the field of email subject line, we'll just click here from the drop down from OpenAI responses, select the response of the subject line given over here and map it. And then in the field of header as well, we are going to use the same process. We'll map the header and then we'll map the body of the email as well. So from the OpenAI responses, we have basically mapped the body as well. So this is why we have specified that we want the response in JSON format. And after receiving the response in JSON format, we have mapped individual responses in individual fields over here in this AI agent, in this automation. Now just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, you can see these 3 details are updated in this particular row of this spreadsheet. So let's check it. We'll go to the same spreadsheet once over here. And yes, Here you can see that just now the same data, the same content is updated over here. So what we are going to do, I'll just change the formatting a bit over here. And yes, it is done. Okay, sorry, just this. So we have the email prompt over here. We have the exact same prompt which we have entered in our Google spreadsheet. After that, the subject line which was given by this AI agent, using this AI agent or automation, we have generated the email subject line, header and body. The same subject line is added over here in front of it. Then we have the header for the same email and the complete email body given by ChatGPT, given by OpenAI. So in this way, using Pabbly Connect, we have created this AI agent, this automation between Google Sheets and OpenAI and ChatGPT, using which just by entering the prompt in our Google Sheet over here in column A, we can automatically trigger this automation, and using this AI agent, we can generate the email subject line, email header and email body, and within seconds, update it in the Google Sheets. Now, after setting up this automation, after creating this AI agent, we are going to basically test this once. So I'm going to enter another prompt over here. So this is the prompt which I'm pasting. Create a lead nurturing email for my marketing and automation agency, ABC Marketers. The email should educate potential clients on how automation can save them time and boost efficiency. Provide a brief success story or case study of a business that benefited from automation, and with the CTA inviting them to book a free consultation. So this is the prompt which I'm entering into the column A of this Google Sheet. And as we enter this prompt over here, we will see instantly within seconds, using this AI agent which we have created in this video, automatically the subject line, header and the body of the email will be updated. And it is done. In seconds, we have generated the subject line. So this is the subject line given by our AI agent. Discover how automation can transform your business. Then we have the header over here, unlock unprecedented efficiency with ABC Marketers. And then we have the actual body of the email generated as well using this AI agent. So this is how you can create an AI agent from Google Sheets and automatically generate the marketing emails and add them in your Google Sheets as well within seconds. So not just this, you can basically use Pabbly Connect automation to create AI agent for multiple applications of your choice. And also let me tell you that you will get a clone link of this same workflow, of this same AI agent in the description box below. And by clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow, the same agent into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan, and in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.